So I think that there is a massive upside for Shopify over the next couple of months, mainly by the end of this summer. And I think that we have a chance to see Shopify run another 30 to 40%. And I want to explain in this video why. Now, I posted this on my X account. This was back on May 21st. So this is coming up on about 3 weeks ago. I said Shopify forecast is a 60% upside within the next 180 days. Last time Shopify rebounded off of this golden zone, it was flawless. We're on the lookout now for confirmation of a bottom, and once we get it, I will be jumping in some leap calls. So this is how we were set up and how we were looking at the time. If we fast forward now, you can see that this is where we had our Fibonacci retracement. We went from swing low up to swing high, and in most cases, price will pull back and bounce off of this golden zone. ICT, which I've never taken any of his stuff, but he says that that's where the algos or the algorithms are allowed to be turned on. And within this discount zone is where all of big money's buying occurs. And so usually that's why we see those bounces here. The other thing you have to remember too is we're looking at a weekly chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 week of trading. This is not a short-term time frame. If we look at just from this high up here of 91, we were trading, that's back in February. So I think that we can definitely see this bounce continue, but it's going to take a while. Now, normally when we have this type of bounce, we want to see if there's bullish accumulation that's occurring at the same time. So you can see that as price bounced, we are making higher lows on this histogram. And this is showing that there is bullish accumulation that's happening. This is why we're seeing volume come in and that we should continue this bounce. So from here, my target and my initial target was up at about $92. So I do think now that if Shopify can hold above $68, at least by middle to end of July, and we can keep this strength going, there's no reason that we shouldn't see Shopify in the next 70 to 180 days back up at $92. And if we look at it from a fundamental standpoint as well, the company, even though the price to earnings ratio is a bit high at 69, for a tech company and an e-com company like this, I don't think that's crazy. I mean, look at the growth year over year in the past couple of years from Shopify. I think that this company is undervalued. I do think that we're going to see a big rally in the next couple of months. I do think that our most recent sell-off from earnings was an overreaction, but we're gonna have to see what ends up happening here. For me, the rejection area is really gonna come down to 68 bucks. If we look at the daily, you can see that this is where that gap was from earnings. So if we can hold over 68, I think there's no way that we don't see that move up to $76. If you guys want to get access to all my trades, all my long-term investments, as well as any of the moves that I'm making, and on top of that, learn how to use this exact two-step trading system, go ahead and check out our Discord community and the private academy. The link to both of those will be in the description. I'll see you guys next time.